How Islamic blasphemy laws kill freedom. Iran sentences rapper to death. So, rapper and Iranian singer Amir Hussein Maghsoodlu, famously known, more commonly known by his name Tatolu, is at the center of global outrage after reports surfaced that an Iranian court sentenced him to death for blasphemy against the Prophet Muhammad. However, the judiciary has come out and denied this. They've denied this charge. So whether or not he's sentenced to death, there's different reporting on this. We're not entirely sure. The state-affiliated Jamajam newspaper claimed the case was reopened, and this time the defendant was sentenced to death for insulting the prophet. But officials maintain the verdict isn't final, hinting at possible leniency. Tatolu, a provocative figure with bold tattoos and a unique blend of rap and R&B, was once a darling of conservative politicians in Iran, and he even supported Iran's nuclear program in a 2015 song. However, after being extradited from Turkey in 2023, he now faces charges ranging from prostitution to obscene content. His case has sparked intense debate about freedom of expression under Iran's harsh blasphemy laws. So this is a very interesting case for many reasons, because here's the thing, guys. This guy is a piece of shit. Here's the thing. Let me explain. He's not a good person. Okay. And he is extremely controversial in Iranian circles for his activities and his behavior. This person said Tekashi 6ix9ine is Iranian, and actually the comparison to Tekashi 6ix9ine is not that far off because of some of the stuff he's been accused of. Let me explain. Okay. So basically, he is very famous. He is I don't know how popular he is nowadays. I know he has been very popular.
I still get shit for speaking, like on our Persian channel. Yeah. We have some teenage girls always attacking me whenever I say something bad about this guy. I don't know why.
Look, I've listened to his music. I think his music is trash, whatever. That's my opinion.
Oh, you're going to get so much teenage hate from some, again, not most people don't support him, I think. I hope not. But he has his cult young following for some reason. Yeah.
And so this guy is very controversial for a multitude of reasons. Okay. Let's break down why he's not popular with the opposition. So he's not popular with the opposition that want to see an overthrow of the Iranian regime because he has traditionally supported a lot of conservative figures in the Iranian government. In fact, he supported the presidential campaign of none other than the Butcher of Tehran, famous for his time on the death councils of the 1980s, Ibrahim Raisi. He was a supporter of Raisi, supported Raisi's presidential campaign that he lost at the time, and then Raisi became the president in a different election cycle. Again, elections in quotations. And then, we all know that Raisi got stoned by a mountain. But so he's infamous for supporting the regime in many different ways. He supported Raisi. He had this song where he supports Iran's nuclear program and backing Iran's self-defense against our enemies. And sorry, you're going to say something?
He's more infamous for his relationship with minors and having a sex cult and getting people to very young girls to pledge absolute loyalty and dedication to him, treating them like his slaves. I don't know how he managed to brainwash so many of them. So he's famous for that as well.
Yeah, so here's the thing. That's what I was getting to. He's also infamous for promoting sex with underage girls. YouTube, we are reporting about the activities of other people. We are not promoting this. and grooming young girls. And reportedly, that's part of why he got in trouble in Turkey. Where is this article? Let me double check. Where's the quote? Where is the quote? Basically, shoot, where was it? The family of some girls like reported him. Oh crap. So yeah, Armin, I mean, tell us more about, how people really feel about him.
I'm actually going to go put a poll in the chat because so on one side we have the Islamic Republic that might issue a death sentence against him, and the other side, this guy is a piece of shit. So I want to know before I say my opinions, what do you guys think? So I'm going to put a poll saying, should we support this rapper and fight against his, let's say, his death sentence? Okay, so his potential, because we don't know actually, we're getting conflicting reports.
Yeah, let's assume for the sake of argument that it is true.
Oh, okay. Let me actually. I have to switch channel here to be able to.
Okay.
I want to know what you guys think because when it comes to protecting people's right to life and all, I want to see if you guys would include garbage people for that as well or not. Okay, so
here's the thing. If I remember correctly, like he's defended child marriage, he's defended relationships with underage girls, saying like what's so wrong about this. I think he even cited the marriage of Aisha, potentially justifying it. I can't quite remember. When from this article, when he was first arrested and handed from the Turkish authorities to the Iranian authorities, he is said to have been immediately detained on judicial orders under a number of private complaints. These include allegations against him from individuals under the age of 18 and their families, accusing him of sexual assault and acts of violence. He openly promotes this activity, like all over his social media. He got banned from Instagram like a few times because he just apparently won't shut up about that. But you're saying that there's a bunch of teenage girls that are obsessed with him. But what is the overall opinion?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very famous rapper. He had a cult of personality around him. Some young minds who are again, not all. I don't want to like act like the Iranian young generation is just all in favor, but some young minds were very obsessed with this man, and now they are defending him like he's. Some girls defend this man like this is like everybody's getting it wrong, like they lied about him and blah blah blah. So there's a lot of that. So I have a video of him next to the part that he used to support the regime. Let me actually show you one of his music videos. And again, I'm not going to play the music because it will probably get copyrighted. But look, this is before he had the tattoos, when he was still in Iran, because eventually he went to Turkey and now they got him in Turkey and brought him back to Iran. But look, he was supporting the Iranian military, and because now it will get in this music video, and that's him. Look, he used to have a beard, he used to have no tattoo. I want to see, like, that's him. Can you believe, like, he looks completely different, right? That's him, right? And he was pro-regime. This song was very good propaganda for the regime. And then let's look at a later music video of him, and he was getting more controversial at this point. But look here, he's sitting with Raisi. So now he doesn't have his beard, but he doesn't have the tattoo either, right? All that tattoo.
He has one on his neck. I think he has tattoos on his arms.
Yeah, and even back then, this was very controversial for Raisi to sit next to somebody that has some tattoos like that. Back then, this was like, wow, like Raisi is like actually, because this is the part, like his beard is gone and he has some tattoo. I know, like he even talked about his tattoos, because his tattoos, like some of them were for respect from some Shia holy figures. So he was trying to sell his tattoos as not being anti-Islamic and stuff. And Raisi was laughing about it. So some people saw this as a wholesome moment. And some people, and Baran, those people hated him for this because he was basically humanizing this evil person that killed so many Iranian. And this guy is a part of the Death Council, and he killed so many Iranians in the 1980s. And he was just sitting to him, talking to him about his tattoos, right? And then eventually we have him. Now this is now like that was, he just had few tattoos back then. So this is his situation right now. They got him in. He actually he went from Turkey to Iran himself, I think, thinking that they will
No.
forgive him. Oh yeah,
No. I mean, maybe
Okay,
at
so he
some
got
point, but
arrested.
this most recent batch is he got extradited.
Oh, extradited. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he thought that maybe the supreme leader or something will forgive him. But this is in the Iranian courts right now, the Islamic Republic court, and this is what he used to have, like a build, like they had a center in Turkey where all his loyal cult followers would come, and they had their own, like, I don't know, orgy or whatever they had. I don't know exactly what they had, but it was a weird shit that they had there. Anyways, now he's here, and the reason why he might get a death sentence is because he insulted, like he had some insults for some holy Shia figures and stuff. So I don't think he's mentally stable, because he goes from really being respectful to Shia Islam and showing a lot of respect and acting like he loves these people, to all of a sudden insulting them and then going back to celebrating them. So some people are defending him by saying, like, okay, this guy is not mentally stable, so that's why we should support him because he's mentally ill and stuff. Within the Iranian celebrity drama, this guy is a major topic. Like, anybody, if you have a Persian channel, if you put this man's name, Tatalu, in the title and start speaking about the drama and who says what and who's right and the people who are defending him and the people who are against him, like, if you talk about that, you're going to get a lot of views, okay, because he's a hot topic. Anyways,
yeah, so to here, I found an article from 2020 that talks more about why he was banned from Instagram like 20 freaking times or something. So basically his official Instagram page published several posts in recent days in which Tatalu was seen to be attempting to groom underage girls by inviting them to join his personal harem. It is not the first time his page has shared such messages, but on this occasion his page was shut down. A group of journalists, lawyers, and human rights activists published reports on his online harassment campaign in mainstream and social media. Tatalu deleted his Instagram stories, inviting children to have sex a few hours after they were public. Then there was this person who said, so far, more than 20 Instagram accounts have been blocked, and we will continue our efforts until we uproot this corruption and take it off of all platforms of this network. Until this network stops destroying society by spreading the culture of child grape, we will continue our work. In the case of Amir Tatalu and others like him, we are facing a catastrophe that is the normalization of child grape and misogyny in society. Taking the platform away from such people in such networks is definitely the first step. However, as you guys vote in this poll, I will remind you that he is not facing charges or the death penalty for that activity.
Yeah.
He's facing the death penalty for blasphemy.
Blasphemy, yeah. So you guys, even if you want him dead for his relationship with minors, like physical, this guy has physical relationship with minors, that's not what they're going to kill him for. They're going to kill him for blasphemy, if they do kill him. So
yeah, again, conflicting reports. So what are the results of the poll? I haven't pulled it up.
Oh yeah, so the question was, should we support this rapper and fight against the potential against his potential death sentence? 61% said yes, and 39% said no. I mean, yeah, I agree with the 61% because I'm all for this, throwing this guy in prison, locking him up for many years, if not forever. But I'm not for the death sentence. I will support people that I don't like. I mean, the whole point of human rights is not supporting humans that we like, right? I mean, we wouldn't even need human rights if we liked everybody. If we liked everybody, they wouldn't need human rights because we would just be defending them because we like them. Okay, the whole point of human rights is to defend people's rights, even when we don't like them. and this person has the right to life. Maybe he doesn't have the right to freedom anymore, like he should be in jail. But executions, death penalties, I'm against it. So I will support. I would even support an ISIS member's right to a lawyer, for example, right? Even though I hate the guy, I would, I wouldn't feel any sympathy for that person if they died. But there are certain principles that if you follow in a society just improves. And that includes protecting the rights of all individuals, including horrible individuals, right? So,
Yeah.
for example, if you have arrested an ISIS member and they're asking, should we give this person an access to a lawyer to defend himself? I would be yes. I hate this motherfucker, but yes, civilized societies do that. And again, for this individual, I would, as an activist, I would support his right to not be executed for blasphemy, even though he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not going to make him a head of a campaign, for sure, Carl. But don't make him no, of course, he's not the head of anything. But he shouldn't be the head of anything. We're just supporting his right to stay alive. We're not supporting, of course not. He's not going to be leading.
Yeah, no.
But do you agree, Susanna?
He's a piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, he should get fair representation in court and all this stuff. Like, I'm not super inclined to be super sympathetic to him, of course.
Yeah, we're not going to show him any. Like, if he dies, we're not going to be like, oh, poor him. We're going to be like, we're going to basically focus our anger over the Islamic Republic's justice system. I'm personally not going to feel any sympathy towards him.
I'll think that it's like wrong that he was like killed for blasphemy if that happens.
Blasphemy, yes, exactly. It was the wrong thing that shouldn't have happened, but it's hard to show sympathy.
Yeah,
I mean, I find it hard to show sympathy.
Yeah.
Let's see the comments. What is this?
Oh, this is some weird. This is almost like a weird conspiracy that D found. Saying extradited from Turkey to Iran. Wait a second. Doesn't the U.S. give billions to Turkey each year in foreign aid and military assistance? And they essentially give some dude over to Iranians who want to kill him for artistic freedom? Why is the U.S. allies with Turkey? Questioning face. I'm like, I don't know what you're getting at here.
Yeah, because Turkey wants to maintain a relationship with United States and its freaking neighbor. I mean, Turkey has bad relationships and good relationships with the Islamic Republic. They cannot go full on anti-Islamic Republic. They have to deal with them. They're right there. They're their neighbor. It's an important neighbor. Right.
Yeah, I don't. Also, I feel like the talking about, oh, this is just about his artistic freedom is a bit of a misnomer and misconstrued, because some of the original charges brought against him in Turkey had to do with what he was doing to minors. That's my understanding. So just being like, oh, this is about artistic freedom. I'm like,
Turkey was like, this is your mess. Take this garbage out of my country. Like, let's you guys deal with this shit. Yeah, that's what Turkey went. Yeah. So what's this one?
Yeah, this person just saying Islam has no place on this earth. We will never have peace while this cult is active. Again, this is not. The blasphemy issue. Sure, a lot of other reasons why he's in trouble. Like, I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong though. This issue, but she's not wrong. Anyways, we have 2 super chats. And 2 super chats.
Yes, Dan gave a super chat saying, "Is it blasphemy to say that Muhammad dated 9-year-old Aisha?" No, this is a mainstream understanding, and you will see imams talking about this openly and validating this as a fact of their understanding all the time with zero hesitation or regret. There are tons of imams that do not make excuses for this. They don't say that actually she was older. They're like, no, this is that's it. That's real.
I mean, it could be blasphemy. No, it's not blasphemy, but it is. You would be more likely to be attacked for saying otherwise, because you are saying you're taking a position against Hadith Bukhari, Sahih Bukhari, and Sahih
Hmm.
Muslim, right? So in fact, it's not blasphemy to deny that has happened, but it is a very anti-Hadith position if you deny that that has happened, right?
I think you're getting
So
a little niche.
Yes, okay. Never mind.
Dave gave another super chat saying, can non-Muslim men marry Muslim women in any Muslim majority nation and raise kids as non-Muslim? What happens to such a couple in a country run by Sharia?
No.
So I don't know about all the policies of all Muslim majority nations, but
Yes.
according to Sharia, you cannot do this.
That's a very simple and quick, good answer. So what Islamic countries do, we don't exactly know what the law is in every country, but according to Islam, that is not allowed.
Yeah.
It's not like every Islamic country follows Islam in their laws.
Yeah. In fact, oftentimes the opposite is true, which is why Islamists have so much beef and anger towards the whole world.
Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do! And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.